What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am underneath a 2018 Ram 3.0 diesel. This thing actually has a recall on it. I'm yanking the transmission out. I think I got like 2 more bolts up top. The starter goes right there. It's really not that bad to take out. And then I got to take that bolt, and that bolt, and then drop this cross member and we'll yank the transmission out. And I'll show you the reason we were doing this and why the customer decided to bring it to us. This is actually a very nice truck. So the customer had mentioned something about he had a recall for the tone wheel. And there actually is a recall for the tone wheel. The 18 Ram 1500 with the 3.0 ecodiesel engine, subject to a safety recall due to potential issues with the crankshaft position sensor tone wheel. This component may delaminate, which can lead to engine stalling as it disrupts the synchronization of fuel injector pulses and camshaft timing. If you guys have one of these, the recall code is W58. If the tone wheel fails while driving, the engine may enter limp mode, limiting speed and acceleration. The manufacturer's response is to update the vehicle software to mitigate the risk of stalling. Customer brought it to us. He brought his own parts. Got some new flex plate bolts and new crank position sensor right here. Crankshaft position sensor. New tone wheel, which they're saying delaminates on this. So I don't know how a software update with it delaminating would actually fix it from stalling. I'm not really quite sure how that works. But the customer decided to bring it to us because he doesn't want to get it done at the dealer. He'd rather pay for it and know that it gets done correctly. Again, that recall number is W58. Yes, the transmission does need to come out. It's really not that bad. It's really not. There's a bracket here with 3 really hard bolts right there. There's 3 that go down. There's another bracket that goes here to here that holds these fuel lines right here. Once you do that, you can take the starter out, which is sitting right there. And then you just start zipping bolts out of here. I mean, you got to disconnect the trans fluid cooler lines and then, or the trans fluid lines and then the heater lines. See, I got the hose sitting right here. It actually goes over here. And then there's another one that connects right there. You do all that, and then just move your wire harness out of the way, which I got out of the way right here. It's just looped up out of the way. Then be able to pull this thing out and get to that tone ring. The customer does want his old tone ring back. Not that he doesn't trust us, but he just wants to see it. And he brought us fluid just in case. Haven't lost any fluid yet. Did I, Dave? I lost coolant, but not fluid. Anyway, so that's what's going on with this. As soon as I get the tone ring out, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Transmission's out. Sitting right over here. There's the flywheel. And here's one of the plates that you saw. Here is the crankshaft position sensor. Comes down, goes around. Hopefully you can kind of see what's going on. It plugs in right here. There's the tone ring. So I got to get that off and we'll compare it to the other one. That's what it looks like back here. All right, the tone ring's off, the sensor's unplugged, and then there's 2 bolts right there that I got to take off. The tone ring's over here. Here's the old, here's the new. You can see it's nice and smooth right there. Looks good. All the way around. Here's the old one. There's a piece missing. See all those little lines and stuff in it? It's starting to delaminate, especially with that piece missing right there. There's some right there. So it was going bad. There's another little spot right there. Look. So yeah, it was going bad. There's a spot. So we're gonna get the new one in there. then put all this back together. And so this gentleman can have his truck back. I'm gonna clean all this up, put the new sensor in there. The sensor actually has one of these little like clamp things. It goes in right there, and then it clamps the wire. I just gotta pull these two bolts out, put the new sensor in there. Now I'm gonna start putting it all back together in reverse. Oh, here's the old ring. Old nasty looking. And here's the new one. So we'll get it all taken care of and give him his truck back. And he just doesn't want to go to the dealer. He doesn't trust the dealer to do this. He would rather pay somebody to do this. And we have new flywheel bolts. They're in that brown bag right there. But he just wants good quality work. He doesn't want it done at the dealership. And so he's willing to pay to have this done, which is cool by me. So we're gonna get this all taken care of for this gentleman. I'm gonna get all this put back together. I just wanted you guys to see what was going on. And if you have a 2018 Ram and it's throwing, or you're having trouble starting it, it goes into limp mode, it's gonna be because this tone ring is probably delaminating. And so you just replace it and the sensor, and you'd be good to go. All right, recapping here, the new tone ring is in, the new sensor is in. You can see new bolts. All I got left is to put the flywheel and the counterweight back on. And if I said he gave us new torque converter bolts, I meant to say flywheel bolts. It's these guys right here. New flywheel bolts. So those will go on, they get torqued to like 30 degrees, back it off, torque it to 90 degrees, and put the new plate on. Other than that, it'll be done. Okay, the truck is done. Here's all the customer's old parts. There's the old tone ring. There's the old plate or whatever. All the old flex plate bolts. Did not need any of the fluid. There's the old sensor down inside there. And close this door. Right now I've got the coolant in it. Got it at the full mark. And it's got 67,701. I don't know if I told you guys that before, but 67,701. It's a very nice truck. He takes very good care of his truck. I like it. Wasn't too bad of a job to do. Yep. The hardest part is just getting the transmission out. But remember, it's a recall. Kind of going over it again, it's W58. See it right there, W58. That's the recall code. If the tone wheel fails while driving, the engine may enter limp mode. That one was actually coming apart. You saw it on there a little bit ago. So we got him all taken care of now. I'm about to go take it for a drive, make sure everything's good. It cranked right up as soon as I pushed the button. No issues with that. So all in all, not too bad, not too bad. So I'm gonna go take this thing for a drive, call the customer, let him know his vehicle is ready and that everything is fixed. Up underneath here, so that fan noise, everything's all put back together, and then I'll hose it off one more time. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I know I didn't film like taking it all apart. There's a couple tight spaces up inside there, but it's all put back together now. Like I said, I'm gonna go test drive it, make sure everything's good to go. I did, while it was sitting here, put it in reverse, neutral, and drive. It does go into gears. There's no lights on the dash. Everything's good. I'm gonna be absent for about 2 days. Ray and I gotta go on a road trip, so we will be doing that. So if we're kind of sporadic here and there, that's why. We'll try to get something out for you guys. Other than that, I appreciate you guys following along. I love you. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.